Hello, my Aquarius friends. Welcome. Thank you so much for being with me. This will be a general monthly reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for November 2019. Of course, dates are flexible and approximate. It may resonate with you whenever you view it, or it may not resonate with you at all. And if it doesn't resonate with you at all, you might want to check the Moon and Rising sign readings for Aquarius. Oops. Okay. And remember, Aquarius, the cards are here as a guide, not as predictors. So just take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. You know, the cards are great because it's kind of like they open the conversation in a sense, right? If there's something maybe you need a little guidance on, a little clarity, it's great for that. Okay, Aquarius, let's take a look. But just remember, never substitute anyone else's judgment or reading or anything for your own judgment and your own intuition. Okay, let's take a look at what we have here. So, your situation is fabulous here for November, Aquarius. The Four of Wands, the number 4 is the number of stability. And the Four of Wands is about the happy home, celebration, joy. It could indicate a wedding or an engagement or something like that. But overall, or even like family and friends celebrating together. But overall, it's a feeling of stability in your life, you know, particularly in the home life. But it could also indicate just overall stability and happiness. So crossing that, we have the Devil. So what I'm feeling here, Aquarius, is that things are going really well, that you're feeling stable, you're feeling happy, you're feeling joy, but it's kind of leading you to maybe think when is the shoe going to drop, or whatever that expression is. In other words, wow, things are going really well. They can't keep going this well, and you might be have a tendency to look back on things that from the past maybe that have not served you well. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes when things get going really well, we have a tendency to start focusing on negative things from the past, things that don't even matter anymore, and that don't serve us, because we almost feel like we're going to jinx it if we expect it to go very well, that it's almost like we're jinxing it or something. I don't know. That's what just came to me. So I feel as though your challenge here, to keeping to maintaining this happiness and stability, is your old habits, and probably your old thought habits. I mean, it could be physical habits. Okay, I mean, if you have a tendency to eat or drink too much, or something, or just, you know, maybe a tendency toward, you know, being angry or reactive or whatever. But whatever this is, whether it's old thought habits or old habits in the physical realm, your challenge this month is not falling back into those. You know, it's like as if you've established this happy situation for yourself, but you just don't want to fall back into the old ways of being, the old habits. In the recent past here, we have the Five of Wands here. I'm just going to take a sip of water. Okay, Aquarius, I'm laughing at myself because I had to hit pause there for a moment, because I knew I was going to do that to myself. Instead of just taking a normal sip, I had to take a really quick sip, swallow the wrong way, and anyway. So, in your recent past, I feel as though there has been sort of maybe some conflict, maybe with family members, close friends. You have the happy home here, so which is also the wands, and so I think maybe there has been some difficulty among you and, again, maybe family members. It could even be coworkers. That stability could be in your like work home situation. It is a general reading, so the specifics will be different for each of you. But whatever this conflict was in the past, it looks like you got it under control. You got a handle on it here with the Four of Wands. But again, the challenge is to not resort back to the old ways of being, whatever that would be for you. So now your short-term outcome with the Queen of Wands, that's really fabulous here. So it may be that out of this, in this situation, male or female, it doesn't matter. But in this situation, you are, you're the leader. It's like you're sitting in your power on your throne. You're very charismatic and outgoing and attractive and intuitive. And you might be the leader of this group or of this family, or others might come to see you as the leader, as the wise one. So it does look as though, at least in the short term, your old habits do not creep in to affect things here. So now in your desired outcome, we have the Knight of Cups reversed. I feel as though there might be someone in your vicinity who likes you, who is interested in you, maybe interested in you romantically. And you kind of want to avoid this person. You do not you do not feel the same way about this person. You do not want to get involved with this person. You do not want this person to make advances here. So in your subconscious, we have the Page of Swords reversed. So this would be something that you are most likely unaware of, deep inside, and it could come from past experiences. Well, of course it comes from past experiences. Your deep-seated subconscious would come from past experiences, kind of like habitual thinking that has, gotten deep down inside you here. So with the Page of Swords reversed, I feel as though you feel like you are not ready. You feel unprepared. I want to say immature. We don't generally think of ourselves as immature, but what I mean by that is again, the feeling not ready for something. Like this is you feeling unprepared, and again, I feel like the word immature comes up, and I feel like you're just not ready for something, and it's probably this situation with this Knight of Cups reversed here. This person, you're not ready for a relationship. You're not ready to get involved with this person. Even if this is not a romantic interest, if someone wants you to become a partner in a business, or, and this also could be a more mundane situation. It's maybe even like someone who's looking to spark up a friendship or invites you to a party or something like that. It'll be different for each of you, but it's basically like you don't want some sort of an offer or some invitation. You want that person to kind of put you out of his or her mind for some reason. Okay. I guess because you're already happy, you're already stable. You feel like you don't need that right now. Okay, so now we have the Six of Pentacles reversed. So this is the advice position. The universe is telling you to put yourself first. Put yourself first, put yourself first. That's what I'm getting from this, put yourself first. Okay, if we need to, we'll come back to that, but I really feel very clear about that. So this kind of makes sense. This is your external influence, and you have the 10 of Cups. So you have a supportive group around you, whether it's your immediate family or extended family, your friends, or if this is related to your work in any way, shape, or form, you've already got a group of people who support you and love you and care about you. And it explains the happy home situation, okay? The happy, just the happy, stable situation that you have there. This explains that tremendously. So this is a fabulous influence, and just know that you have these people upon whom you can rely. So in your hopes and fears position, you have the Queen of Swords. So very interesting that in your short-term outcome, you have the Queen of Wands, and in the hopes and fears position, you have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so now this would be you, Aquarius. You are hoping this is you, and this absolutely can be you. You're hoping that you, again, male or female, it doesn't matter, but you're hoping that you will, first of all, I think, maintain this position here in the short-term outcome. You want to maintain whatever this position is. So if this is a work-related reading for you, and then you want to maintain that position of power, but it could even be within a group or a family of some sort, a group of friends, work. I mean, it could even be in some sort of an extracurricular activity, some kind of group to which you belong, and you're being seen as an authority figure here, and you hope to continue that. You hope to maintain that. It may even be that you're some sort of a teacher in it could be spiritual matters or otherwise, and you would like to maintain that that aura of knowledge, of being the one who can lead, who can advise. And I think you know that you have great insight, great advice, and great wisdom for people, and you hope to be able to maintain that aura of all of that, and maintain that position, and maintain that way of being. So this is a positive focus for you in hoping that, okay? And your longer term outcome here is the Strength card, which is amazing. So now basically, if you focus on yourself and put yourself first, then you will find yourself in a position of strength. Okay, and whatever that means to you, it will be different for each of you, but overall, with the Strength card, we're talking about that deep inner strength that, first of all, everyone has, but second of all, most of us don't recognize or believe most of the time, right? This is that infinite strength that you sometimes look back on things and say to yourself, wow, how did I get through that? I didn't realize how strong I really was until I had to go through that. And then we tend to think, oh, I don't think I could ever go through something like that again. But you can, because you have this infinite strength. And if you put yourself first and you focus on your happy home. I'm going to move the Devil card out of the way here. Focus on the happy home. Focus on maintaining this position of leadership power. This I feel like this position in which you're admired and revered for your wisdom, your knowledge, what you bring to the table. Focus on the support of this group, whether it's a family or friends or colleagues. But put yourself first, and you will recognize the strength within yourself. And this energy is also, especially being upright, this is also energy that others will recognize in you. So if you want to maintain this position of power, leadership, of being admired by others here with this Queen of Swords energy, you have the strength to do it. People will recognize your strength. People will admire it, and you will continue to maintain that energy. I really think, though, the key here in the advice is really like put yourself first. Put your own alignment first. Put your own balance first. So I think the message here, Aquarius, is that if you put yourself first and you are in alignment, everyone and everything around you will either fall into place or fall away from you. And that's really it, Aquarius. It's a very, very general reading here, I would say, especially in the advice and the outcome. So anyone can take that advice and that outcome and focus on that, even if some of the little things that are a little more specific in here do not resonate. But we all have the potential to fall back into old bad habits and old bad thought habits and patterns, old patterns. We all have that capability. So if you keep that awareness in mind and put your own alignment, balance, and well-being first above others, and I don't mean in a selfish way where you're disregarding them, but you need to take time to do whatever aligns you, whether it's things that are fun, that make you laugh, or things that are relaxing, like meditation, or, a spa day or a bubble bath. I don't know. We're all different. Honestly, the things that I enjoy are definitely things that others don't enjoy, and vice versa. So, I keep moving this. So, but whatever it is, just keep in mind to put yourself first, and that inner strength will, be available to you, and it will shine out from within. Okay, my Aquarius friends, I want to thank you so very much for being with me. If this doesn't resonate at all, you might want to check the readings for your moon and rising signs. Either way, I want to thank you so very much for being with me, and I really hope you have a fabulous month ahead, and be on the lookout for your weekly readings, Aquarius.